Students can all be seated. So I'm going to say something to make everybody happy here. Masks are optional once everybody is seated. We're done. No. So I am Dr. Clara Spatafor. I'm the interim dean at the VCU School of Dentistry, and it's my pleasure to welcome everyone here today to the 2022 White Coat Ceremony for the VCU School of Dentistry. I'm pleased that so many parents, spouses, and friends could be here today. This is the 23rd anniversary of the VCU School of Dentistry conducting this formal ceremony, occurring near the entry to direct patient care by our future dentist and dental hygiene students. Today's ceremony is symbolic within the healthcare profession. The presentation of student white coat indicates they have accepted the serious responsibility for patient care and dedication to our profession. It also denotes the students' transformation from solely classroom and laboratory activities to patient care activities. It's also symbolic because the coat is widely recognized as the attire worn by people that are in the healing professions. By putting on this coat, we accept the responsibilities that come with it. Those responsibilities include the ability to make ethical, clinical decisions, which means putting a patient's welfare and needs all above our own as practitioners, and to act as a professional in all endeavors, to contribute to the profession through membership and through advocacy. Before we ask each member of the dental hygiene and dental classes to accept this responsibility, and before we ask the audience to bear witness to their unconditional acceptance, let's learn a little bit more about each of the classes. So here are some facts about the dental hygiene class of 2023. There are 14 female students and 1 male student. All 15 students are from the state of Virginia and grew up within 100 miles of Richmond. 10 have previous degrees before entering the dental hygiene program. There are 5 languages spoken, and 1 was in the Air Force as a combat civil engineer. Here are some facts about the DDS class of 2024. There are 106 students in the class. The average age is 23. There are 55 females and 51 males. This is the trend in dentistry today, actually. Way back when I was in dental school, it was about 6% female. So once again, there are 61 Virginia residents, 45 non-residents representing 17 other states. The students represent countries from Bolivia to Vietnam. 6 people earned master's degrees before entering dental school. 1 student has an active duty military background. There are 20 spoken languages other than English represented in this class. There are 10 internationally trained IDP students, having recently started their dental studies here July 2021. Countries such as Iraq, India, Cuba, Egypt, Pakistan, and Russia are represented. Several of the in-state colleges attended include VCU, Virginia Tech, UVA, George Mason, James Madison, ODU, Lynchburg, Longwood, and the College of William and Mary, and a long list of strong out-of-state colleges and universities. So how about a round of applause for our dental hygiene and our dental students? We have a speaker here today, Dr. Gerald Winslow. He spoke this morning for our Mermelstein lecture. I'm pleased to introduce him. Dr. Winslow is a research professor of religion at Loma Linda University and founding director of the Institute for Health Policy and Leadership. He received his BA from Walla Walla University and an MA from Andrews University. Then he earned his PhD from the Graduate Theological Union in Berkeley. Beyond his current roles at Loma Linda, he has worked at Cambridge University, University of Virginia, and University of Tübingen. Academically, Dr. Winslow has published multiple books, including Triage and Justice with the University of California Press and Facing Limits. His articles have appeared in academic journals such as Western Journal of Medicine, the Journal of Pediatrics, the Hastings Center Report, the Journal of Medicine and Philosophy, and General Dentistry. His expertise in biomedical ethics has been appreciated in lectures throughout North America, Australia, Europe, Russia, Africa, and Asia. We thank Dr. Winslow for presenting earlier in the day to the students, and we appreciate his presentation to the Dental Hygiene DDS classes here today for White Coat. So thank you, Dr. Winslow.
Dean Spatafor, Dr. Carlos Smith, and the others who've invited me here, thank you. Thank you for the honor of being able to deliver the Mermelstein Lecture. And thank you for my first opportunity to visit Richmond, Virginia. It's about time. I've spent the last 55 years as a professor in higher education, and I understand this much about white coat ceremonies. My job is to be brief. I will do that. I want to share with you just one bit of wisdom, because in a very short period of time, you're going to be entrusted with the health of people like me. When I come to my dental hygienist or to my dentist, I trust you. And I want to be able to trust you because you're trustworthy. So I share with you one bit of literature that may help you achieve that kind of trustworthiness that comes from integrity. It comes from, if I think of a mountain range of ethics, one of the highest peaks would be this short expression of responsibility. It comes from Hebrew poetry. What's required of you to be a good person? What's required of you, it says, is to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly. Some of you have heard that before, I'll bet. Let me talk about each of those ever so briefly. What does it mean to do justly? It means that everybody counts. Everybody counts for one and nobody counts for more than one. It's a recognition of the invaluability of every human being, the inestimable value. Rabbi in the Talmud was asked once, why did the Creator make just one human being at a time? You know the ancient story. And the rabbi answered, it was to teach you that if you end the life of one, you've destroyed the human race. But if you save the life of one, you've saved everyone. It's that sense of everybody belonging and everybody counting that is the essence of justice. So do justly. And love mercy. There is something that is more than fair. You've probably heard that expression. Something that's more than fair. Maybe you know Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. And when the merchant who wants his pound of flesh receives the plea that he should be merciful, he says, tell me why I should have to be merciful. And there comes a famous speech. The quality of mercy is not strained, it's not forced. It falleth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mightiest, it becomes the throned monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the attributes of awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the fear and dread of kings. But mercy is above the sceptered sway. It's enthroned in the hearts of kings. And earthly justice doth then show likest God's when mercy seasons justice. So I don't know if you've ever been treated in a way that was merciful. but you know that it was more than fair. More than fair is not less than fair. It's not unfair. It's just fair and more. So love mercy. And that last phrase, walk humbly. I remember a story where Lady Astor, who was always fighting with Winston Churchill, pointed out that one of Churchill's political enemies, Clement Attlee, was a better man than Churchill. Lady Astor said, well, how so? Churchill wanted to know. Well, Lady Astor said, at least he's more humble than you are. To which Churchill is actually recorded to have said, yes, but he has so much more to be humble about. The essence of humility is just honesty. It's the honest recognition that all of us have a lot to be humble about. It's difficult to be humble when you put on that white coat and you begin to get letters behind your name and so forth. But the essence of an ethical life is to recognize that you still have growth. There's a growth potential. You can mature into that trustworthiness. So do these three things. Do justly, love mercy, walk humbly, and you'll be worthy of the white coat you're about to receive. Thank you.
Thank you. That was lovely. Thank you. We're fortunate as dentists and dental hygienists to have such a wonderful profession. So before we begin donning of the white coats by dental hygiene and dental hygiene students, I would like to continue a tradition of recognizing members of the dental profession here in our audience today. So if you're an alumnus of VCU School of Dentistry or MCV School of Dentistry, any of their advanced ed programs or their dental hygiene programs, please stand and remain standing. If you attended a dental hygiene program elsewhere, please stand. If you attended a dental program in another institution, please stand and be recognized. To parents, friends, and family, we thank you for entrusting us with these fine young professionals. We ask that you continue to promote the profession and its newest generation. Thank you to all dental hygienists, dentists, specialists, whoever you are out there, and you can be seated. Thank you. In a moment, I would like to ask the Dental Hygiene Class President, Mr. David Ween, to come forward and to read the names of the third-year dental hygiene students. Assisting the dental hygiene students with their coats will be two of the school's dental hygiene faculty, Ms. Tammy Swecker, Interim Director of the Dental Hygiene Program, and Ms. Letitia McLee, Assistant Professor in the Division of Dental Hygiene. As you exit the stage, Ms. Emily Ellis will assist the students with signing the Code of Professional Conduct. At that time, each student will receive an envelope containing what should be a familiar document. And no, it's not another tuition bill. But please don't open this envelope until instructed later in the ceremony to do so. When all the dental hygiene students have received their coats, I will ask Ms. Heather Tuthill to administer the dental hygiene oath. I would like to encourage the families and friends of these students to take pictures, but not block the path of students. If you missed your photo opportunity, don't worry. All the faculty presenters will stay for photos following the ceremony, and you're welcome to have photographs coding your student. Students, you may keep your masks off once coded for a photo op, unless, of course, you want to put them on, which I'd be a little surprised. So, David, if you would come up to the podium, and will the first two rows of dental hygiene students please stand up and come to the side of the stage.
Marissa Balducci, and Destiny Coles. Hannah Coley and Marshall Dixon. Katarina Jones and Carrie McKinney. Sarah Pang and Dolores Perkins. Logan Rainey and Samantha Richardson. Brianna C. and Rachel Throckmorton. Mary Clarence Trinidad Trews and Kelly Vaughn. David Ween.
Thank you, David, for presenting your classmates. Now, will Ms. Heather Tuthill please come to the podium to administer the dental hygiene oath to the dental hygiene class of 2023.
All right, everyone, go ahead and stand. My students, on the back of your program is going to be our oath. I spoke this oath as a student 11 years ago. It's an honor to lead you today. I promise to go slower than in class. But are you ready to read with me? All right. In my practice as a dental hygienist, I affirm my personal and professional commitment to improve the oral health of the public, to advance the art and science of dental hygiene, and to promote high standards of quality care. I pledge continually to improve my professional knowledge and skills, to render a full measure of service to each patient entrusted in my care, and to uphold the highest standards of professional competence and personal conduct in the interests of the dental hygiene profession and the public it serves. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Dental Hygiene Class of 2023. So now I'd like to recognize the second-year dental class and ask them to come forward to receive their white coats, sign the Code of Professional Conduct, and then ask them to recite the Dentist Pledge. Selected by the class of 2024 and assisting the second-year students with their coats will be 4 faculty members from the School of Dentistry, Department of General Practice. Dr. Harmeet Chang, Associate Professor, Dr. Awab Abdullah Majid, Dr. David, were you guys clapping because I got his name right? Is that? Dr. David Russell, and Dr. Howard Veronica. Once all second-year dental students have received their white coats, Dr. Mary Petit, Associate Dean for Admissions, will come forward and administer the Dentist Pledge. The faculty and student body are involved and committed to promoting an environment of professionalism, ethics, and integrity here at the VCU School of Dentistry. Students today will be signing a commitment to the students' Code of Professional Conduct. Upon exiting the stage, Dr. Mike Healy, the Associate Dean for Student Services, will assist the students with signing the Professional Code of Conduct. In commemoration of this year's 23rd anniversary of our white coat ceremony, each student will receive a special message that shall remain closed until asked to open the envelope. This one really is a tuition bill. No, I'm just kidding. I now ask that the class of 2024 president, Ms. Sierra Suarez Friend, come to the podium to recite the names of her classmates. Dental students, please stand up 1 row at a time and come forward to be coded. Sierra?
Riley Aiken, Ayub Al-Alusi, Ahmad Al-Diwali, Wid Al-Hussein. Anna Elizabeth Allen, Brian Allen, Cassie Altamirano, and Kenny Amin. Justin Archer, Laura Armijos, Jack Ashby, and Minsum Bond. Michaela Banks, Shanice Berry, Ben Bishop, and Tasia Bogachev. Kyle Bond, Bahar Burman Rod, Blake Brockbank, and Vanessa Brown. Bryce Bullock, Alyssa Burton, Jason Cannon, and Jake Carter. Natalia Chavez Shoke, Samantha Shabra, Wasik Chowdhury, and Jenna Chun. Stuart Cosby, Evelyn Cruz Airbus, Julie Cummins, and JC Curitan. Shadni Desai, Eva Du, Ahmad El-Motasib, and Nada Fazi. Elizabeth Fernandez Guerra, Mohana Ghazal, Nagar Gochagi, and Nathan Gompers. Sana Habib, Ryan Hutton, Shanuda Ibrahim, and Rumika Imdad. Clayton Jackson, Namsamar Kaur, Hamad Kurebet, and Ben Kortesmeyer. Bailey Larkin, Jamie Lewis, Stephanie Lopez Lynn, and Ginny Liu. Jack Madigan, Dan McQuillan, Emily Miller, and Avery Burton Mills III. Widyan Mohammed, Ali Reza Mojared, Eric Montalvo, and Kaylee Moody. Frank Morris, Natalie Morrow, Tad Mosier, and Garrett Nesbitt. I realize now every time I laugh, you guys can hear it, so I'm really sorry. I've been laughing a lot. An Nguyen, Michelle Nudell, Juwon Oh, and Amanda Orzekowicz. Michelle Hemen Park, Alma Parsa, K.M. Patel, and Shri Patel. Anna Grace Patrick, Trevor Perkins, Eric Fan, and Tiffany Pugh. Stephen Raya, Laksha Ramani, Suki Randawa, and Carolyn Recupero. Christian Rivera, Jonghyun Samuel Rowe, Isabella Helena Romani, and Julia Russ. Sahakian, Abdul Hafid Salem, Hordad Sharif, and Casey Sheehy. Jesse Simpson, Lauren Smolinski, Rodrigo Soto, and Adam Stevens. Sierra Suarez Friend, Lita Lee Sapaka, Mintri Tran, and Fawn Tran. Win Tran, Shraddha Vachani, Jagriti Venom, and Bibi Burley Varghese. Cameron Walker, Sydney Wynn, Ruben Witt, and Samantha Yangson. And last but not least, Everett Luke Yor and Afia Zawandai.
Thank you and well done. Thank you to the faculty coders for making this such a meaningful event. And I speak for all the faculty when I say dental students are a lot taller now than when we were in dental school. And I want to assure the parents and friends out there that your children come to school dressed like this every day. They always look so nice in those heels, and it's amazing. So, next in our program to administer the dental pledge is Dr. Mary Petit. So, Dr. Petit, please come to the podium.
Yeah, thank you. Please stand, the DDS class. And this is an honor for me to say this solemn pledge with you. Look on the back of your program, and we're going to recite it together. I, Mary Petit, as a member of the dental profession, will keep this pledge and these stipulations. I understand and accept that my primary responsibility is to my patients, and I shall dedicate myself to render, to the best of my ability, the highest standard of oral health care, and to maintain a relationship of respect and confidence. Therefore, let each come to me safe in the knowledge that their total health and well-being are my first considerations. I shall accept the responsibility that as a professional, my competence rests on continuing the attainment of knowledge and skills in the arts and sciences of dentistry. I acknowledge my obligation to support and sustain the honor and integrity of the profession, and to conduct myself in all endeavors such that I will merit the respect of patients, colleagues, and my community. I further commit myself to the betterment of my community for the benefit of all society. I shall faithfully observe the principles of ethics and code of professional conduct set forth by the profession. All this I pledge with pride in my commitment to the profession and the public which it serves. Congratulations.
Y'all can have a seat. So this is such a wonderful event, and we're so lucky to be in such a beautiful venue. I want to personally thank Dr. Michael Healy, Cindy Cheeley, Beth Marcus, our staff and faculty who put this event on each year, and they work behind the scenes tirelessly, and they'll probably start Monday on next year's event. So thank you all who worked for this. And I can't see real well out in that audience with the lights, but if any of the dental school faculty were here, thank you also for coming to this great event. So dental hygiene and dental students, you may now open your envelopes. These words may look familiar because each envelope contains the personal statement you submitted with your dental school application. These are words you composed to express your commitment to this wonderful profession. Later today, I would like for you to reread your personal statement just to remind yourself why you chose dentistry and dental hygiene. Many of your essays focused on serving others, helping the underserved, and making a difference. It's our sincerest hope that you remember the intent and promise of your words and recommit to those principles. Dental hygiene and dentistry combine to make a truly magnificent and honored dental profession. I hope that those of you who are new members of the profession will develop the same level of pride in the profession as those shared by all of us who have been privileged to be part of the dental profession already. I congratulate all of the students upon their entry to clinical dental hygiene and clinical dentistry. As members of a learned profession, you will have great responsibilities to the public you serve. In all your actions, you must strive to earn and to maintain the respect and trust of the public that they will place in you. It's an important obligation and one that should never be forgotten or minimalized. I would charge each and every one of you, new and old members alike, to help the dental profession maintain its honored status. I would like to conclude the formal portion of today's ceremony by first thanking Dr. Winslow for his thoughtful remarks, the faculty who are actually throughout the room wearing their white coats, and everyone that participated in today's program. Students, as you leave today, please thank your family members, your friends, and your colleagues for all of their support and encouragement, because without them, you wouldn't be here today. This concludes our white coat ceremony, and thank you again, everyone who attended, for being part of the students' professional growth and honoring their commitment to dentistry and to the general public. Thank you, everyone. The dental students and the dental hygiene students can all walk out together. We'll start with the hygiene rows and then the dental students.